Hi everyone, it's me, Julie O'Connell. This is part 3 of my survival situation. As you know, I had an ex-boyfriend that killed my cat. I was working at Strawbridge's at the time. If Strawbridge's is no longer in existence, but I was working in the handbag department. They felt for my safety I had to be moved to a different department. And so I didn't like the department that they moved me to, so I quit that job, found a job at Happy Harry's, and I did that job for 1.5 years. That wasn't my dream job. The dream job that I had long after all this happened was my Windcrest Animal Hospital job, where I helped animals, and I've done everything I've stated on my channel and more, and I do treat people with kindness. I was not safe. Even the Strawbridge security said, "Julia, we're moving you to a different department." Police had gotten word that one of his ex-girlfriends was trying to beat me up. Her name was Charity Weaver. Charity Weaver told me this on her own, that he offered to pay $50 to beat me up. This is why I don't support violence of any nature. If there's something that you don't agree with, talk it out. If you don't like somebody, talk it out. Scientology has harmed people that I care about, and I'm going to continue to talk about that. However, this is my part 3 of leaving. So I had to restart my whole life over. There's a song by Europe called Start from the Dark. That song absolutely resonates with me because I literally had to do that. I had to pick my shattered pieces of my life up and become whole again. And the reason why I cry is because I get emotional. And anyone who knows me knows the true me. And knows the person that I am and values the person that I am. I had to fight for everything that I have had in this lifetime. Because this life has not been easy. As you know, I lost my dad at the age of 14 on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not a good day. Some days are better than others without my dad in this. And no, we have not been able to take down the tree. John has been working on taking down the Christmas decorations little by little. Me escaping can teach others that escaping with your life is more beneficial than staying in an abusive relationship. If it's going to harm your health, harm your sanctity, harm your sanity. I've seen women that have been abused, and they stay in for financial reasons because they don't have a credit card in their own name. They don't have a way to store their important documents. They don't have a way to escape. Create an escape plan for yourself to get out of an abusive situation. Do the things that make you happy too in life. Later this year, I'm going to take a trip to Marco Island to go shelling. As you know, the beach is my happy place. And I'm going to continue to do some shelling content too as well. It just has been too cold. This week, by the weekend, it's supposed to be in the 20s again and snowing. Today, it's not even getting up above 30. So, it's a little too cold to walk the beach right now, especially with the wind. Even my dog does not like to walk in this cold weather. So But my escape story is important because people who have been in abusive relationships, it is very difficult to get out of. I'm going to also talk to you later about the receipts that I have of everything that he has stolen. And it's a lot. He's stolen over $10,000 from me. There's more. And I'll get into that in my part 4 video. I just want to say, if you are in danger, please call the National Domestic Violence Hotline that I have in a post on my community page. I make no bones about this. I'm going to continue to speak what I've been through and how I've been through and make this channel about me. And it has nothing to do with anyone else and things that I have seen. And doing the showing content too that I love. And there is a ton of showing content on my channel. There's a ton of other content on my channel. I don't like getting into the drama, but I was brought into it. And I'm going to continue to speak that truth because my channel does have integrity and I do research for my videos and I do try to fact check certain things. I understand that AI and Meta sometimes does not get everything right. Same with Google AI. However, I don't support AI photos either. There are AI photos out there with voices that are acting as if they are human beings when they are imposter videos trying to scam people out of money. This is why when you leave an abusive relationship, try to be as frugal as possible too. I've learned in my lifetime to be frugal. If something's not broken, why fix it? If you have a perfectly good working refrigerator, don't just go and upgrade to another refrigerator. Or if you see a damaged piece of furniture, by sanding the top and sanding the sides and repainting it, it becomes a whole new thing and putting new hardware on it. I also had to go and seek help with consumer credit counseling because I did have a gambling addiction at one point in time. And this was after the whole situation with Jamie. But I've been learning from my mistakes. I've been learning from everything that I've been doing. I've been learning to control my emotions. And yes, I do get emotional. It's human to get emotional and to get upset when there's 6 mods on one mod attacking me. That's just how I'm going to say it. He also tried to, I believe he injected my cat with cocaine because there was injection marks on my cat. There was also other things that weren't adding up. Like I had a plastic dust mite cover on my mattress pad. It was not the same one. The one he put on it was chewed up and gross and like dry rotted. The one that was on my mattress was brand new. So this is how I know he killed my cat. And anyone who kills an animal is not okay by me. That takes a pure sense of evil. It's the same way when people it's the same way when people throw their old horses into the horse slaughter pipeline. And Horse Plus Humane Society has done good work uncovering human trafficking along with the slaughter pipeline. And they move the humans from Mexico up through Texas, up to Tennessee and around, and then back out again. They have a map of it. I suggest you go check that channel out because it is an awesome channel. They also have a channel called Horse Plus Heroes. They do a lot of good work in the slaughter pipeline. In the 23 years that Horse Plus Humane Society has been in business, they have saved over 15,000 lives out of the slaughter pipeline. This is why I am very passionate about animals. Windcrest Animal Hospital for me was my dream job. This was after the Jamie incident, but I will get receipts for the stuff that he stole from me and share it with you because it's a lot of stuff. When working at Strawbridge's, we did get a discount, so we got like a 25% discount, and whoever sold the handbag to me would get a commission. So this is why it's important. Like, if you are out in the public and you are seeing people in the service industry, do not distract them from their jobs. Do not hurt them or harm them in any way. I've seen so many entitled people harming others. And I'm going to continue to speak my truth. I'm going to continue to do the things I love. What Jamie did to me traumatized me and has traumatized me for life. And it's very hard to get over that. And unless you walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, you have no right to judge another human being, period. That's all I'm going to say today. Because there have been people in this community that have hurt me deeply. And yes, I am an emotional being. Most women are. Most empaths are. And I treat people with kindness. I don't go into their channels to troll. Don't go and harass others in other people's channels. I don't do that. If I want to speak my truth on my channel, I'm going to do that. And that's how every content creator should be. Period. I do try to help others, and I have tried to help others. I did post in one of my posts down below the links to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. If you are having trouble leaving, just call that number. They have resources that can help you out. They even have resources at the police department if you want to go into hiding until your trial. So many women sit in silence and do not leave their abusers, and sometimes, sadly, it is too late. Thank you and have a great day. Take time for your family and friends. Do the things you love. Support the people you want to love. Have a great day.